It has become the signature of the Caribbean. The coconut palm is a key characteristic of a tropical setting. However, it is not native to Saint Lucia nor to the Caribbean. It was introduced to sugarcane plantations by the Portuguese during those dreadful days of slavery. Coconuts were sourced from the Indian Ocean and carried to the West Indies. Over the centuries, it has become a multi-use crop. The coconut water and its succulent jelly can be the most refreshing natural drink you'll ever have. The husk and its hard shell have been used for functional and creative uses, among them iconic souvenirs. Coconut is made into copra, coconut oil, soaps, and many other beauty and healthcare products. But it is the coconut oil that has stood the test of time. And lone Louisy knows that story very well.
That is something I was brought up with as a Rasta, living in the Heights. That was the only oil we use.
Yeah! Rastafari!
And when people come down from overseas, they would ask for coconut oil, since my sister always makes them, and my mom, but my mom is of age now, she no longer do the coconut oil, so she would have me, my nephew, you know, or my sister would make it, and that's how I started the coconut oil.
Lone grew up in a Rastafarian family deep in the Saint Lucian forest, known as Zion.
We had like acres of vegetables, just name it, all kind you can think of, we had it. And everything that we ate, most of the time, it was cooked with coconut milk. Like coconut milk was the base for the sauce. For I think we never eat no salt, no meat, nothing. Everything is just natural, and your herbs, the herbs was the seasoning.
Lone was raised on a community of vegan farmers who truly practiced the concept of food security, cultivating a wide range of vegetables and crops.
When I started farming, I got a liking for it, like playing in the soil and plowing it. I got a joy in doing that, especially when it comes to harvesting. That's my favorite part. And then you see the fruit, how big it is or how nice it's looking. You know, you don't want to come out by the plant. When I go in home, I'd be like, hey, I have to leave my blood and go. I would stay there later on the farm, you know, with my dog. I'll do my bonfire and stuff like that, because I didn't want to leave my plants and go home because they was looking so nice.
But it was the production of coconut oil that would pique Lone's interest. Her mother mastered the art of producing the hot-pressed coconut oil using a slow fire to cook the oil to perfection.
She would light up the fire, let it make some coals. She used to put some coconut shells and things, and then she would put the sticks, and then when it burns, start making coal, then she would put it. And so that time the fire is not big, it's not wild, so then it would cook for hours, maybe about 3 to 4 hours.
At first, an impatient Lone did not grasp the reasoning for the slow burn.
Sometimes I wonder, but why so many hours? Why taking so long? I say, Mama, little cocoa patch with pears, because that time I only spoke Creole. I didn't know what English was. And she tell me, no, Ishmael, ou ni pou kite bien chuit pointin, pou little cocoa ni pou chuit en letin. C'est comme ça, il ka bien chuit, il pa ni pièce lode.
A typical production day starts with the search for dry coconuts which have fallen to the ground. The best ones contain water.
When you you fetch your coconut, you pile it up, you peel it, you cut it open, and you start grating it. After you grate it, you put your water in there.
It is grated and washed continuously so the milk can be extracted.
You have to squeeze it tight, so you make sure you don't have to squeeze it in two waters, so then it will be more watery.
The extracted coconut milk is then allowed to settle overnight, maybe for a couple of nights. The cream is then put to boil over a slow fire that will burn for hours and hours. This is the delicate stage that gives the coconut oil its unique flavor. Lone has learned that this phase should never be rushed.
But when you cook it on low heat, on small fire, for a long period of time, it cooks well. And all the moisture, all the water content in there will dry up. And the coconut oil can last for years.
Lone produces her special coconut oil through the Green Majesty Farm's brand. Her dream is to export to markets far and wide.
I want my thing to be official. I want to see my thing in Japan, in America, in the UK, because I have the plans for making my business grow. I do it in glass bottles. I sell in glass bottles, yes.
Lone believes that glass bottles help to preserve the integrity of the product. OCOP, One Community, One Product project undertaken by JICA, the Japan International Cooperation Agency, has been instrumental in assisting Lone in developing her business, particularly in the areas of branding and packaging.
They always call to see how you're doing and where you're going and what step you need to take, what you need to get done, where are you at, so they can work with you. I have the skills, I have what it takes. Why not, take a chance?
Lone Louisy continues to carry the family's farming traditions, sticking to the concept of organic farming practiced by her parents when they lived in Zion. She's proud of her Rastafarian upbringing and excited to be contributing to the national goal of reducing the island's rapidly increasing food import bill, one bottle of coconut oil at a time.